BBC News host Victoria Derbyshire clashed with Brexiteer Swayne over the legality around the internal market bill tabled by Boris Johnson's government to revisit the Brexit withdrawal agreement signed with Brussels. The clash came ahead of MPs debating the legislation on Monday, when the Brexit internal market bill returns to the Commons amid growing criticism that breaching international law would jeopardise the UK's standing in the world. Northern Ireland Secretary Brandon Lewis admitted in the Commons last week that the legislation would break international law, but Mr Swayne argued his Tory colleague was wrong as he clashed with the BBC's Victoria Derbyshire. Mr Swayne said, "The bill itself breaches no international obligation of any sorts." Confronted by the BBC host over Brandon Lewis' comments to Parliament, Mr Swayne blasted, "And he was absolutely wrong. The bill itself merely grants a power, it doesn't use that power." Ms Derbyshire insisted, Brandon Lewis, when he said that he wasn't just busking it, he was reading from a briefing paper either given to him by Number 10 or his own department. But the Tory MP hit back, nevertheless, the bill itself doesn't break laws. The bill gives the government powers to act in the event of certain circumstances. But the bill itself doesn't break any obligations, it cannot do so, it's impossible. The Northern Ireland Secretary was wrong, he added. He was wrong. Former British Prime Minister David Cameron joined other ex-leaders of the country to express concern at Boris Johnson's plan to break international law by overriding parts of the Brexit divorce treaty with the European Union. Passing an act of parliament and then going on to break an international treaty obligation is the very, very last thing you should contemplate. It should be an absolute final resort, Mr. Cameron, from Mr. Johnson's Conservative Party, told reporters on Monday. So I do have misgivings about what is being proposed. Former Prime Ministers Tony Blair and Sir John Major said on Sunday that Britain must drop its shocking plan. Mr. Johnson's former Attorney General, Geoffrey Cox, has also warned it would be unconscionable to override the Brexit divorce deal, as the Tory rebellion against the controversial legislation grew.